This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Links in the description below. Today we're going to be watching some cams. Here we go, the octaves have come. The octaves. Whoa! That was nice. Oh, look at those splits, man. Those splits. Some solid splits. Alright, enough bass flexing. Wow, it's a long solo. Imagine if someone was just like, can you play Wonderwall? Wow, this sounds so epic. So I'm a little bit more used to, all the big octave flexes, but that doesn't make it any less impressive. Like when I watch it again, I'm just like, whoa! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of The Studio. My name is Adam. It's time for yet another Let's Watch. Thank you so much to my studio VIPs, Robert Utomo, Marimba Maurice, Bradley Crowley, Ryan Carlisle, Sungshun Han, Scott Rader, Greg Harris, Dean P. Newberger, and Colin Ferry. Thank you so much for joining the studio VIP team. And today's featured studio artist is Irene. Thank you so much for your continued support. And if you'd like to become a studio VIP or a studio artist, you can go to patreon.com/AdamTan, or you can click over here. Welcome back to the show once again. Hope you've been well, hope you've been staying safe, and today we're going to be watching some cams. But if you're new to the channel, my name's Adam and I make videos about percussion every single week, and if you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button below to keep up with my uploads as I upload every single week, and hit that notification bell to know whenever I upload a new episode. Also, if you haven't checked out my new merch drop, which was at the beginning of this video, you can check it out at adamtanpercussion.com/merch. Okay, enough plugging. Today we're going to be watching some marching content on this show submitted from you guys at adamtanpercussion.com/submit. That's where you can submit anything to be featured on this segment. And yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I did a challenge video where I tried to learn Boston Crusaders 2018 SOS, aka Marimba Spiritual on the marimba as a classical percussionist. I think it went pretty well, and if you want to see another one like that, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and that lets me know that you want to see another challenge. And I noticed a lot of you guys suggested SCV marimba parts, which will feature later on in this video. But first, let's look at the first submission, which is from Marco Ianelli, and it is Rhythm X 2019 WGI Championship Finals Run. You guys have told me to watch Rhythm X a lot on this channel, so I'm really excited to see this. I am a synth player for an indoor percussion ensemble known as Rhythm X. Oh, so he actually plays in Rhythm X. This is a video of our final performance from the 2019 season. The show is titled Alinea, inspired by the restaurant in Chicago. NANI? Alinea. Alinea is not a restaurant, at least not in a conventional sense. Whoa, okay, whoa, this is really trippy. Okay, I'm assuming this is so trippy. Oh, it looks like one of those really fancy restaurants. I see. And it placed fourth with a score of 97.225 at the WGI World Championships. That sounds like a very high score. Pay particular attention to the writing in the front ensemble because it is insanely written and performed. It is all original music, like that, and it was incredibly fun to perform. I hope you enjoy it. Well, I haven't watched any WGI on this show for a long time, so I'm really excited to see how this one goes. Let's watch. Okay, so here it is, Rhythm X 2019, and this is filmed from the audience. Are you allowed to film WGI shows? Well, this person is doing it anyway. Yeah, it looks like we have some screens as well, which will help us see things a little bit closer, but I will do my best to pay attention to the front ensemble. That's probably what I know more about as a marimba player. I can see that there's a covered area over here, which is, I'm assuming, like a little backstage backdrop, or maybe they're going to use it later on in the show. There looks like a table over here. And then there's some instruments, so maybe it's got something to do with the restaurant as mentioned. I'm really excited. Let's go. Alright, some parkour to start us off. Tables moving forward. Some electronic strings. Very Latin feel. Nice writing in the marimbas. Whoa! That was nice. We got the quads coming in. So like long solo. Hey, yeah. They always have these very similar hits in chord writing, which I find very fascinating. Wow. Chromatic thirds. Whoa. The person that just screamed when no one else screamed. That's a bit awkward. Wow, look at the modulation. Whoa, that was really nice. It was like kind of like a controlled slowdown. And so in time. Ooh, that's very sharp. Wow, amazing. So precise. You know, all of the turns, and very, very clean, in my opinion. What? This is a guitar. Bass solo. Any Davey 504 fans out here? Slap it. I love the rhythmic feel. Transition to the 6/8 was very nice. Wow, look at all the modulation. Hey, yeah. Very interesting writing. Nice. Man, the front ensemble is made to work. Look at all these visuals from the front. Oh wow, that snap. Very articulate, very clear. Wow, I've got some 80s synth wave coming in. I wish I could see the keyboards closer, but yeah, they're being made to work. Do the wave. Be the wave. Oh, that vibra slap. You know what vibra slap always reminds me of? GTA San Andreas. Anyone? No one? Okay, alright. Never mind. Nice. That handstand, man, it's difficult. Yeah, the front ensemble's getting made to work a lot. Ah, I love that. I love it. Oh! Very together. We got bass solo. Oh, look at those splits, man. Those splits. Some solid splits. Alright, enough bass flexing. Yeah, drum kit feel to bring it back in. Oh, that's great. Using the rims for that sort of contrast there is really nice. Oh, that was nice. A little bit of chromatic scale. It's really well timed. All of that falling down was so precise. Go back a little bit. All the movements are really fluid. Look at this. They all turn around and they all sit down in sequence. It kind of reminds me of those like Japanese walking videos. That's cool. Very, very in sync. And yeah, I know that WGI is a very visual show thing. It's not supposed to be about just projection. It's literally all the little details. We have a guitar solo, sounding a little bit like lo-fi beats to study to. Wow, it's a long solo. Imagine if someone was just like, can you play Wonderwall? No, but seriously, it's really nice guitar playing. I've never seen a guitar solo in a WGI show before. Everyone stands up. Wow. impressive, visually impressive for them to all get up with that slight delay. I really like that. Oh, interesting. Oh, that crescendo, that was a nice crescendo. Okay. Wow, all these little marimba flexes in the background. Bass split, bass split. Oh, yeah. Ah, 진짜. Oh, look at the cymbals. Woo. I really like how they maintain the visual interest there. Oh, yeah. This part sounds awesome. Sounds very video game with that synth as well. I love it. Wow, those unison hits. Yeah, battery, let's go. Oh, very interesting way of ending it. Rhythm X. That's very interesting because they literally just ended it with a whole bunch of sextuplets. I noticed that sextuplets featured a lot in this arrangement, which is a lot of like that pattern is very, very used. But it works out really well. I just want to watch that ending one more time. Yeah, just like that long bar feel. That's really cool. Very interesting. Like, I don't think that was so much of a flex performance, but more of like interesting material. The little things where you just be like, oh, that's fascinating. And when Marco says that this was insanely written and performed, I don't think he meant that it was like insane as in big mallet flex or whatever. So I've watched a lot of WGI and DCI videos, and I've always found that there are always certain parts of front ensemble writing that I expect to happen, you know, like for example, fast chromatic run, sextuplet, arpeggios, you know, those kinds of things are quite commonplace. Like the really dissonant unison parts and how the battery and front ensemble interplay in ways that I've never seen before. And also it's all original music because a lot of the performances we watch on this segment tend to reference classical music, pop music, you know, we've seen like, you know, Beatles featured, we've seen The Planets, clean slate. I really appreciated that very much. And yeah, it's been a long time since I've watched WGI videos. It's really nice to see something where it's so focused on close range visuals. Like I noticed that whenever they did the turns and stuff, people in the audience were like, yeah, very good, yeah, woo! Whereas in DCI, when people do like the big brass flex, it's like,
stop it, get some help.
Yeah, it's just a very different feel. I've certainly missed watching WGI content. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video so far, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the Rhythm X performance. One of the reasons why I really enjoyed this segment is because I learned so many new things from you guys after watching all these videos, especially the marching ones because I have no marching experience. And speaking of learning new things, that brings me to today's sponsor of this video, which is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online community with millions of creative people just like you and me learning new things from industry experts. Classes range from things like graphic design to photography, videography, illustration, web design, music, marketing, and even things like entrepreneurship and fitness. You can literally learn anything from Skillshare, and one of the classes that I've been taking is Audio Mixing on the Go, Professional Sound Without the Studio by King Arthur DJ. In this class, King Arthur actually goes through his own project file on Logic and he shows you all of the steps required to come up with a professional sounding song. I mean, we're talking about spinning records here. This is like high level material. And yeah, despite being an intermediate class, I really love how easy it is to follow his explanations. So you can get started with Skillshare right now by using the link in the description below or in the pinned comment down below to get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. This gives you unlimited access, ad-free to all of the classes on Skillshare. So go check it out. Now, in case you can't already tell, I really love headcams, and the next submission is no no exception. It's from Ian Blagan. It's called the Santa Clara Vanguard 2016 Marimba Cam. I think I've watched SCV 2017, 18, and 19 at this point, so 2016 is the only one left. As someone whose primary instrument is horn with a slight background in percussion as well, this was the first marimba head cam I remember seeing that made me regret not trying harder to do more with marching percussion while I had the chance in high school. I still find it surreal that you guys get to have marching percussion in high school. Like, I wish I got to experience that. The variety in playing requirements and the chops on display in this show titled Force of Nature are incredible, at least in this humble brass player's opinion. Well, respect to Ian for sending in a marimba cam despite being a brass player. Let's watch. Alright, so here it is, SCV 2016 Marimba Cam. This setup looks so familiar, having the crotales in the center, having the cymbals on both sides. This is very classic SCV setup. I think we've seen enough SCV on this show to almost be an expert on it. No, I'm not an expert at all, but I'm really excited to watch this. Let's go.
Tonight is the dress rehearsal for that performance.
Ah.
So we need that emotional communication now.
That's good to know. Hey, what's that thing? Oh, it's a bird whistle. Is it a bird whistle? Wow. Guess we're really starting with the force of nature vibe. That's unique, actually. It's a good idea to get the front ensemble to do it. High quality bird whistling. Is that alright? I'm done with the bird whistle. And it's the Rennick mallets. Here we go. I haven't seen one of these in so long. Ah, little birdie chirpy tunes. I have a feeling this is referencing something else well. If anyone knows what the reference is, please let me know in the comments below. Vivaldi? Is it Vivaldi? Wow, there's some aggressive trills. Yeah. I always find that Rennick always likes to reference, the Rennicks, sorry, always like to reference classical music or Baroque music. Just nice. Oh, I love that harmonization with the 7th chord. Very nice laterals, by the way. Nice articulation. Using the edge of the bar for the A flat. So can I just say, that marimba playing was really nice, like how it was just sort of feathery and just sort of flowing. Sometimes people like to play really, really hard for marching music, which is, yeah, not always the case, but this is really, really nice to hear. Just really light, soft playing. All right, let's go. Cymbal roll. It's a nice sounding cymbal. And we have brass flex, number 1. Let's go. Yep. Yeah, awesome. That's cool. Kicking it off with the big brass flex. Ah, faster version. Yeah, I really like the little laterals. It's really nice. Oh yeah, with the little sideways flex. Nice. Oh, changing mallets. What are those? Deliberately worn mallets. Ah, super matte sounding mallets. Lots of contact sound. That's a cool texture, I really like that. Never seen that before. Alright, the battery feature, let's go. And then, hey. Ah, this is more like what I was expecting. Yeah! Wow, so tight. Yeah. Yep, triplet seconds. Creates some rhythmic interests and some dissonance. Very Demon Slayer. That sounds like Marimba spiritual. And yeah, nice to use the outside mallet for the cymbal roll. Okay. We got the famous octave grip back. Yeah. Yeah. I like that harmony. Oh, that brass. Woo. Oh, yeah. Here we go, the octaves have come. The octaves. SCV and octaves, man. Name a perfect match. Oh, very nice chromatic runs. Quick switch to the cymbals. Alright, back in. Running mallets. Roll. Cool. So far, no big flexes yet, but that octave thing was pretty nice. That 2 against 3. Very creative use of that to get that sort of wavy sound. It's really clever. Wow, that bass end sounds surprisingly nice for an instrument that spends all of its time in the sunlight. It's those mallets too, they have some nice weight to them. They switched hardnesses. This sounds a bit like 2019 SCV. The arpeggios. Very melodic writing, which is nice. Nice upstrokes too. Yeah, this is very Renick writing. Oh, beautiful. You notice how it's not played harshly at all? Because they don't need to, like, it's really nice chords. Athletic while being graceful, I think that's the right way to describe it. Very nice. Okay. That's a nice sounding cymbal. Okay, flex it, yep. Ooh! Oh, that traditional grip for the octave on the guitars. I guess you have no choice, they're so short. Nice. That. Really great bar placement and very relaxed strokes. Oh. One-handed roll. Look at those staggered one-handed rolls, just really neat and tidy. I really like that. I didn't expect the 2 mallet flex on that. Okay. Oh wow. Vivaldi again. Oh, that's good. I'm a sucker for Vivaldi transcribed, so yeah. Oh, bass. Oh yeah. I like this modernized accompaniment. Oh, that transfer. Oh! This modernized Vivaldi is, yeah, really nice. Straight transition to the octaves. Man. Wow, this sounds so epic. More octave flexing. What? Look at that accuracy. Look at that accuracy. Damn it. Yeah. Oh! Okay. Man, that's really nice. Yes, SUV people always do this. They always have 1 and 3 as the roll and 2 and 4 for the other ones. I love it. It looks really cool. And I think one of you guys told me that they play with 2 grips at the same time in the last video. Oh. Oh, this sounds so good. Tasty. Right, home stretch, let's go. I like how they start their rolls slow every time. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. B flat version of the first theme. I think I made a joke in the first time that I watched SUV being like, is B flat major their favorite scale? We're revisiting that again. Wow. That was unexpected. I didn't expect a phrase ending like that. I really didn't expect it to end like that. Hold on. Almost nothing. It's like so quiet. Okay, I've seen a lot of SUV videos on this channel at this point, so I'm a little bit more used to, you know, all the big octave flexes, but that doesn't make it any less impressive. Like when I watch it again, I'm just like, whoa, this is a real thing, you know, like people just going from flawless octaves straight to, you know, chromatic runs up and down with just the laterals and just really careful to make the stroke very precise and very bright. Like if they had the wrong type of stroke, they would sound very wish-washy, like, wah, 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 wah. But they have this very quick, you know, almost with the thumb, this quick stroke, and it just sounds so brilliant interspersed with all of those big octaves. I really loved it. And yeah, like I said before, I'm a sucker for Vivaldi, I'm a sucker for any transcription really, and this is beyond the transcription because they actually changed it to be more modern with that accompaniment, that 32, that dun, 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 dun. It's really interesting, the Rhythm X video that we watched at the beginning was completely original, and this one is Vivaldi reimagined, and I don't know which one I like better, to be honest. Let me know down in the comments below if you prefer to have original shows or if you prefer to have shows that reimagine older works. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. It's always fun watching these videos with you guys, and make sure you hit that red subscribe button below if you haven't already to keep up with my uploads as I upload every single week. And finally, if you have any videos you'd like to share on this segment, head to adamchanpercussion.com/submit. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys next week for another episode of The Studio. Good night.